Okay. I don't know if this is charged. Hold on, y'all. I think I charged the wrong one. Yep. Hold on. What y'all doing? What you supposed to do? Okay. Buenos noches. Hola, family. Hmm. How are you guys? CERCA has had some Jesus juice because it has been a very stressful day. Like, damn near stroke level. So happy to be home. Mm-mm-mm. Was about to wrap up my art show. Wait a minute, hold on. I saw you were live, and oh Lord. I ain't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to let y'all know I was home because I know the CERCA TROVA family be worried about me. WOIU. Hold on, y'all, because these glasses got everything. I didn't take none of these wipes with me. I need to put some in the car because I think I done scratched up my lenses. I need to take them back to Walmart and see what they can do with them. Hopefully they can get all these damn scratches and scuffs out of them. Hey, y'all. Please pray for me that my stress level is down. Can y'all do that? Anybody? Hey, classy lady. Can y'all do that, please? Can y'all pray for me? I told y'all, CERCA be going through stuff that don't nobody even know I be going through, and it be crazy, crazy, just crazy. Please, tonight when y'all go to bed as a community, I love y'all. I need y'all to just send one up for me this evening. Please. Thank you, but I need an extra special prayer this evening. I'm telling y'all. I did get a chance to enjoy the kids and the grandkids. You know how the enemy always come through and make sure that he gonna try to ruin everything. He did his job today. Cause I definitely failed some tests. I done cussed a few people out today. You hear me? And did a couple folks and let them know. Listen here. I know you think I'm the sweetest person in the damn world, but let me tell you something. What you gonna do is get off my nerves today. Teach went all the way left. I just want y'all to know. I failed all the tests today. Probably every test that I had. Here you go. Y'all want some confession? Here it is. Because what people don't realize is this. I deal with a whole bunch of BS every single day that I don't have to, that don't have nothing to do with me. That's what's going to happen. And folks is going to know. I don't got to be nice. I choose to. I choose to censor my words. I choose to look over things. I choose to act like I don't know that you a slimy whatever. I choose that. I have discernment. I can see. Not just with these eyes. And I'm very grateful for that because they doing a little funny stuff right now. You hear me? People of the world. What I need y'all to understand is intentions show. Your mouth might be lying and saying something, but your intentions radiate like onions. We can smell you. Listen, I don't know if it's menopause or that I just smell the BS from 1,000 miles away, but when I tell you I don't got time for it, absolutely zero. You get on my nerves and get the hell away from you. You act like you can't be respectful. I ain't got nothing to say to you because I'll be in jail. I'm telling you right now, I will be in jail. This is why CERCA don't be around nobody. Because, see, people think because I'm nice and because I'm helpful that I won't bust your head, but I will. I will. I have made choices on top of choices on top of choices to not spaz out on people, but that don't mean I won't. People have to understand just because you love God don't mean. Do y'all know who Paul was? David. Let's talk about him. That part. Y'all have to fail to realize God don't need no jellyback people. Do you think Paul, Silas, any of the people we read about, Moses, niggas was hunting the whole Egypt was hunting this nigga down. And he had the balls to stand up to the most important person in the province and tell him, nigga, I don't care what you say, what's gonna happen is this. Everybody ain't this. I promise you they not. And just because people don't say nothing and they let you do and do and do, it don't mean they don't see your blood. Some people steer clear of people because they're scared of what they do. And y'all have to remember that when you're trying to push people's buttons and think you slick. You're not. Some people are scared of their own self. Understand, you ain't punking nobody. But a nigga don't like jail, I've been already. So I have to think wisely and not let my emotions get too far out of whack. Because if I do what I want to do, I'm going to be rocking a jumpsuit. I know this. People need to understand, y'all not shaking nobody. Y'all not nothing. You're not getting over. Some people make decisions because they don't want to have to answer to nobody. That's the difference between an animal and a human for most people. Animals don't know how to control themselves. Listen, I do not go around people for a reason. I promise you. I stay by myself because I ain't made it yet. And I'm a work in progress. So today I'll take my last breath. But believe this. Y'all can be with them fake church people. I'm a Paul type person. David, Moses. Oh no, I didn't have a bad day at all. Cause I got to let folks know. My day wasn't really bad at all. Actually, cause I finally got to say what I needed to say. Cause I've been holding it on my chest. It's probably why I didn't have these headaches, and all of this been going on. But baby, I don't feel that right now. As a matter of fact, I brought my thing in here so I can talk to y'all. Cause guess what? What I ain't about to do is stress about nothing that's outside my house. It don't got nothing to do with me. When I go to sleep, I don't got them problems. I don't got none of the issues. They don't have anything to do with me, nothing. Mm-mm. And what I'm not about to allow people to do is stress me out for stuff that don't have nothing to do with me. These ain't even my problems. These your problems. They don't got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to help you, but what I'm not about to do is be irritated because you stupid. It ain't. And I'm not. I promise I'm not. Oh, I turned this dang thing off. I unplugged everything. All right, girl. What else did you turn off? Hold on. There we go. Now let's try this. Boom. Your hubby loved it. I know he did. Because it's the truth. I'm not about to be stressed out. I'm telling y'all right now, you better release it. Let it go. It ain't your issue. And if they don't want your help, if they don't want to be right and do right, then let it go. You do not have to be stressed out about stuff that is on the outside of your house. You don't. You don't. I had to learn. My face telling me, ooh, Jesus, what you just said, honey. Because if looks could kill today, CERCA would have been in G, la 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 la. Like my mama said, under the jail. Under the jail. Aw, you're welcome. That's the community, girl. That don't be me. That's the community. They do that. They make sure y'all get what y'all need. Because CERCA ain't got it. I don't make sure. I mean, I just distribute. That's all I do. God has me distribute the gifts. That's it. I didn't do it. But you're welcome. That's what I'm saying. You know, we making a change over here, and sometimes people think that because you're caring or you look out for people that you could be run over. No, honey. That's not how this works. God had to put a person like me in this position right here. And I'm grateful for it. I don't mean I don't see. That don't mean I don't see. And just because I act like I don't know, don't mean I don't. Sometimes I just want to see how you move. So I know not to do certain things. It's okay. The Bible said try a spirit by a spirit. Y'all forgot about that? I test people all the time. Every day. Because my daddy told me to. Did he not tell us to do that? Can anybody look up that scripture for me and tell me where it's at? Ooh. Can y'all tell me where this? Can we find the scripture? This thing reverses. It is the truth, honey. Hello? Anybody know where it's at? Y'all looking? We ain't never too late. Because folks will think I'm crazy. Hebrews 10 and 12. Yasmin, you gotta go give me the. It's 1 John 4. You supposed to put the copy and paste the scripture. Come on, y'all. I've been away too long. Miss Bliss. Come on now. Teacher ain't been gone that long. It's only been 5 days. It's only been 5 days. That's it. Ooh. Sherry, I have given you all the insight. Why are you asking me questions you already have the answers to? 1 John, beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. Oh! 5 days, right. Oh, so if my daddy tell me to try to spirit by the spirit, why am I not doing that? Huh? Yes, ma'am. I love you too, but you know we already know the deal. We don't gotta ask questions. None of this stuff should catch us by surprise. Also, mind your business. First Thessalonians 4:11. That part. That part. Is that really what that says or what? I can't remember. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They talking about they out of money. What did we talk about last February, March, April, May? What did we talk about, family? You remember when everybody's calling me crazy? And they said I was a false prophet. And I said, it ain't no money. And it ain't no food. Right. And now we got meat that's made with cancer cells and a peel, which is not even real fruit. We got watermelons exploding. Not outside, coach. Not outside. Not outside. We don't need to start playing outside. Hey, Miss B. Listen, y'all, I'm fussing. All right. By CB radios, we got them. Walkie talkies. And the devices to charge them. Yep. Wood burning stoves, just in case they hit the electricity. You see? It didn't matter who called me crazy. It's all coming to pass. Thank you, Dad. Not that we want the drama and crazy to come, but at least we prepared. If they hit the lights today. I told y'all they was gonna start playing with the phones, didn't I? Ain't got enough electricity, ain't enough water running through my blood today. A little dehydrated, but even if you ain't got that little coil, if you get charged up, rub your feet. I wonder if I rub my feet together, is this getting brighter? Tell me. Is it getting brighter as I'm rubbing my feet together? Oh, shoot. Oh, y'all rubbing my feet on the carpet. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. These kids sweet about to be. Oh, my God. Look at that. It is getting brighter. Look at it. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at God. And God said, let there be light. Them kids about to be telling Mama, my legs tired, boy. Rub them feet on the carpet. Charge that light bulb up. You didn't have it on all night. That's crazy. It was not this bright at first. Y'all remember it was dim? Because there's more electricity going through my body. It was not this bright. Y'all seen it. It was dim. That's crazy. Okay. Who just learned something new today? Because I sure damn did. I literally just learned something new. So if y'all can't find y'all little thing, get them kids' feet to running. You said I was just thinking about the kids. Come on now. You gonna use them electric shocks for something else. My rib hurts from coughing. I'm trying not to laugh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen here. Guess them little kids gonna come in. They don't want to sit down and hold this light bulb. My son think he's Sonic. Oh yeah, you gonna always have electric at your house. Listen here. See how we learn something every day? We ain't even trying. Look at that. I can't believe it got brighter though. Y'all saw how dim it was at first. And I literally said I don't have enough electricity and start rubbing my feet and the light got brighter. That's crazy. Who about to go home? Y'all about to pull y'all light bulbs out and try it? Y'all about to pull your light bulbs out and try it? I know y'all like, come bring me them light bulbs, but go get that lamp out the room. Ain't that girl just crazy, Naisha? Y'all about to have them kids. You know what? You can do your homework. Go get them light bulbs and charge them up. I got something for you to burn out your energy. Since you don't want to sit still, go rub your feet on the carpet and hold that light bulb and charge it out. That's what you do. Petty. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be the punishment to get all the light bulbs that ain't charged up and sit there. Listen, right. That's crazy too, because it is charging up my locks too. You're right. Mm-hmm. I need all the electricity I can get. These coils, huh? My ponytails get pretty long. Do y'all see that? That's crazy. I ain't Naisha. I know you've been in the game a long time, but baby, this is something different for me. You hear me? Listen, I'm sorry to come on here snapping y'all, but you know what? You saw that on Auntie. Okay. Is it? Listen, understand that just because a person loves God does not mean they're soft. To those of you that might not know, just because a person respects God don't mean they won't like flash on you. Because we humans still. And just because I'm trying to be, oh yeah, they're okay. Just because I'm trying to follow the law of God, he made forgiveness for a reason. He knew. He knew. Because he knew some people, no matter how kind, no matter how gracious, no matter how forgiving you are, they were always going to take advantage, no matter what. And he knew that everybody has a measure or a space that's too much. And yes, he said he made a way of escape, but he also used to bust people's chops, period. We're going to call a spade if we can say it in our day. That's why he said test the spirit by the spirit. Calling a spade is the same thing. Mm-hmm. That's why he said he that is without the first sin cast the first stone. Let me write y'all stuff down first. Because folks are so quick to point a picture of a hand or a finger. But listen to me. You don't know how many times I done gave you grace before I popped off on you and tried to be understanding and forgiving and whatever else it is. But hey, Auntie, it ain't no God. Who saw? Did y'all see that Jesus on the day he died? But prior to that, he was giving people the business. Yes or no? Hmm? Even as a kid. You hear me? Even as a kid, God was no tolerance, no nonsense. Turning over tables and beating people. Oh, we ain't even talking about then. That's when he got older. We talking about when he was young. Who remembers something God did to show that he wasn't playing even when he was in the young Jesus body? Because he was still God in the flesh. What's something you remember reading from the infancy of Jesus Christ? Stopped that little boy and did. Checked his parents and did. Made the whole town blind and did. Who won the little boy bumped him? Oh, he said you'll walk no more and did. Folding up kids and did. Withered the hand and did. The whole town blind and did. The people that had something to do with this crucifixion. Oh, okay. Was with knew him since a kid. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When the kids thought they were being mean, bumped him and look, tied out that part. Fixed the hand of the old lady who took care of him. Come on. Taught the teacher about alpha and bet and did, or Aleph, excuse me. Yes. I'm trying, girl. I'm getting used to it. When he touched the little kid, come on. Come on. Come on. He said, I'll tell you what A mean when you tell me why I made the B with curves in it. Didn't he? What you mean? What scripture? Not in KJV. We read in the OTP. Can I ask you a question? Have you guys shared that story with anybody, the infancy of Jesus Christ? Just petty. That's where you get it from. And do. I just like my dad in a lot of ways. Were they blown away to know? Yes, I did Sunday school today. Really? Look at that. Mm-hmm. They didn't believe it. Most people don't. But Jesus had to have a whole life before he was 11, didn't he? And then he went away from 11 to 30. And then it was only the last 3 years of his life. So what happened then? He just went away and nothing was going on in his life from birth to 11 when he was in the temple. And then from 11 to 30, nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, just everything happened from 30 to 33. Right. I shared with my daughter and she was like, are you serious? Then I heard her sharing with her best friend, and do auntie. That's why we just sowing the seeds. He traveled to India and Asia and Europe and did. I tell a few people, my mom, the 66er, you read your books and I'm going to read my Bible. Yeah, they always say that. That's sad. They don't be want to know, but then it just proves that they. Do anybody be hitting them with the Hebrew 4 and 6? Mm-hmm. Anybody be hitting them with the Hebrews 4 and 6? Y'all 66ers? I should have been in this thing a long time ago. Did I know? You know we got that book. He didn't. Y'all do realize that King James didn't. Okay, look. Let's talk about that. Because people keep saying it, and I keep seeing a lot of people on the internet talking about it. But guess what? Y'all got the answer to that. Did y'all know that? You all have the answer to that. Give me 1 second. It's probably already out here because I think we were using it recently. Just a minute. I'm sorry. Where are you, book? Hold on. Huh? Nope, it's not there. Give me 1 second, family. Y'all know y'all be buying me on. I just said, oh, I got 2 books. I need to go get out the car, too. Oh, it's right here. It was right there. Look here. Y'all know what this book is, right? Do we know what this book is? Who can tell me what this book is and where else we know it to be? Where did he get this information from? No. This is the demonology book. You talking about this one. That's the Lesser Key of Solomon. Different book. Oh, yes, Rika. The Testament of Solomon. The very one we read that tells us about the demon and if they're a deacon and what they do. He didn't make a book. He just used the Testament of Solomon. The same one that's in the back of our OTP. That's all. That's it. He didn't make anything. He didn't even make the Bible. He took old text and put, that's why it's a version. Because there was versions before his. Oh, okay. We is smart, ain't we? Y'all is. Good job, because y'all know exactly where this came from. He didn't make anything. He went and he was a king, so he had access to ancient manuscripts and everything. So what he did is went to the Testament of Solomon, the same place that we go. He learned the demon names because God had told Solomon all of these things. So they'd be like, oh, whoa. Well, that sounds crazy when you say, oh, people listen to King James and he did a book on demons, blah, blah, blah. And Solomon was the wisest man on the planet and he did all your medicine books. Are you talking crazy about that? All of your vets that you take your lovely pups to, are you talking crazy about that? Because guess who got that information? Solomon. He's the one that wrote down all the trees and everything from them and how the seeds and named them. Yes, Fluffy. Fluffy would not be okay, and veterinarians wouldn't be able to do what they do if Solomon didn't do the books that he did. Your doctors wouldn't be able to do what they do if Solomon did not write the books that he did. So King James just taking that information and putting it into a book has nothing to do. That's exactly why he has a version of the Bible, because that's exactly what he did. He literally went and got all the manuscripts, the Vulgate, the Septuagint, all of those ones that were prior to, and put together his own version. That's it. He didn't create a Bible. That's what's called a version. A version means that there was something prior to that. He just took information that had already been around and stamped his name on it like a lot of other people. Copyright infringement. But Solomon was dead and long gone, and he was there to block him for intellectual property rights. Nobody. That's it. That's all. That simple. And people be making it like it's so much deeper than it is. No, the nigga had access to ancient manuscripts and he made his own book. Who else is not doing that? All of your movie people. Right? Mm-hmm. That's why the Bible says God was going to use the simple things to confound the wise. Where's that scripture at? Can somebody tell me that whole scripture? Where's the scripture where God said that he was going to use the simple things to confound the wise? Can y'all find it for me? Basically, he plagiarized it. He did. So when I was in Jerusalem, the oldest storekeeper in the areas was selling gemstones. What was left of King Solomon's mine, he is the only person allowed to do so. Let's see. Ooh, just gonna do like 1,000 videos so we can know what you know. Did y'all hear that? It's a man selling the last of Solomon's gems, and he's the only one over there in Jerusalem that is allowed to do so. 1 Corinthians 1:27. Thank you, Jessie May. What does it say? Now that's crazy, Auntie. If I could just take a private jet, I would. If I didn't have to go to the regular airport, I'd be over there, I'm telling you. Listen here, because if I just got to go to the airport, I just don't want to. I just don't want to, but I want to go. God knows I want to go, and I've been offered a trip. I know. But we just got to figure out a different way for me to get there. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's only one person from Solomon's mind. How? Auntie, you be having some life altering experiences. I promise you do. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's cool too. They were so expensive. I bet they was. Auntie, Solomon had Bin Laden money. He was the first Bin Laden. We getting Bin Laden money. Told y'all. That's why everybody and probably some of that was Joe's too. We don't know. Oh, but think about that, Auntie. If Solomon was the richest man on the planet, and they said still to this day, and they try to say Mansa Musa or whatever, but because God's word don't lie. That think about it. We figured out that Job was a what is it? A quintillionaire or something. We figured that out. So that means Solomon had more money than that. Than a was a quintillionaire. God had chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. Yes. Okay. I think it'd be different versions of it, but the same things. That part. Mm. Simple things. I know in a different translation it says the simple things to confound the wise or the weak and the mighty. However it works. And ain't it so crazy that everybody got all of these grand whatevers, but it be simple. The information was already here. If it's nothing new under the sun, that means King James didn't do much. Are you serious, Auntie? Thank you so much. I got a Bible from the store where the man in Jerusalem is selling the last of the stones for. Listen here. Let's see. That just made my day. You probably didn't hear my rant, but I had a real crazy day. It wasn't bad. It was just crazy. And I promise you, that just made my day. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, my mind blown right now. I was sitting out. Oh my God. Do you understand? We read about Solomon all the freaking time. And to know that something, first of all, came from Jerusalem, where the giants used to be, Nimrod, all of these different people that stomped through this place, Auntie. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you, Auntie. That's crazy. We got a Bible that came from a store where a man who is the only person that is allowed to sell the last of the jewels out of Solomon's mine. And she said the jewels is very, very expensive in Jerusalem, right? Y'all don't think that's crazy? That's crazy. God be knowing how to make your day. That's amazing to me. Auntie, thank you so much. That, y'all, we read about Solomon all the time. We read about David. We read about these. We literally looked it up, and Auntie went there and got to see, walk on the streets of the giants where we talk about like all of these people we've been reading about have walked and been in this area. And now we know somebody. Well, yeah. Because I think, Classy Lady, you've been to Jerusalem too, right? But it's still crazy that we got family members that go and they have been to the places that we read about all the time, that we study about, that we go look at. Like, it's mind blowing. Hi. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, it's amazing. But when I say crazy, it's not bad. It's like, wow, like the kids say. Like, that's really what I be saying on the inside, but I say that's crazy. But really, I'm on the inside, like, oh my God. You visited the Veil? That was rent? The valley of hell. Is that Dudael? The valley of Dudael? Oh my God. Look at me. Now wait a minute. This is where they made the sacrifice to Moloch. Okay. Okay. Do y'all remember the series we talked about that they took off? What was it called? Dan Brown's whatever? Do y'all remember the name of the son that he changed his name to? Y'all remember? Oh my God, Auntie. We gonna do it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm gonna work on it, Miss Dominicana. I got you. Give me a second. Believe me, because my wheels is already turning. They so much information. That's I just told you to start doing the videos too. It's amazing to find out Americans covered up the Canaanite altars with houses and parks. Yes, ma'am. What's creepiest is right in the largest part of Jerusalem. Where they got more disrespectful. So do y'all Auntie, you remember when it said it was talking about Judah, your sister is even more wicked than you, and this person and that person, you remember? He said she was a prostitute, but you did even more sins than her. Passed your sons through the fire and this and that, and sacrificed your children and blah blah blah. And they was doing it right in the middle of the holy city. You mean like they doing in the church now? No, CERCA. They not sacrificing their children so that they could be the choir director and sit on the board and know that stuff is going on with the kids and don't say nothing. Absolutely not. They not sacrificing the children for none of that. Mm-mm. Oh, ain't nothing changed. I keep telling you about these Pharisees and the Sadducees. If you go and start looking up the word, you will see why God wrote the Bible to the saints, to the people of God. He called them vipers. He called them matricides and the whole nine. Mm-hmm. And did. He knew. All for the sake of them being recognized. Everything about them was about their pride and stuff back then. Oh, ain't nothing changed. Nothing has changed. Church folks, religious folks are the most prideful people. They more prideful than the dang dealers and whatnot. They'll say, oh, they all dressed up and all of that stuff. When I go into churches, I don't see nothing different. The big old hats is for what? Ain't no sun in the church. There's no sun in the church, so why do you have the big hat on? Why do they get bigger and bigger and bigger and more fancier and more expensive? Who's that for? You don't think I want to see your face? You said to hide the demon faces. Amen. Mm-hmm. No. What happened to modest apparel? See, folks think modest apparel is only just being covered up. That's what they teaching in church. But God was saying, y'all too gaudy. Got these big jewels on your suits and jewels on your hats and big hats and flashy suits and none of that is modest. Oh yes, they are. Yes, Walmart be having the honey. And they jeans is the truth. They make stuff that's gonna last. I'll tell you that. And do they jeans be lasting, honey? And they had a right stretch. I had some on today, and they was real. My little $5 jeans. Modest apparel went out the door when they started preaching, "Come as you are." No, auntie, I'm not talking about that. I get what you're saying too, but I'm talking about modesty as in over excessive. You know what I'm saying? Because them big church hats ain't modest. What's modest about all the jewels and crowns, and sometimes them hats is so big can't nobody even sit next to them on the aisle, on the pew. No. Fashion show. You said it. Come on, auntie. That's what I'm saying. They be sharp, but for who? There's no difference in that than a woman or a man coming in and having all of their stuff out. You still looking for attention. Trying to outdress each other. I was waiting on somebody to say it. What's modest about trying to outdress people? Trying to see who can be the flashiest. Competitive. Why is there competition in the church? What's modest about that? Even the men with their suits. They have their own seating for the costume crew, the men with the loud colors too. Wow. This is my thing, family. Modesty is not just making sure you're not coming in here with your boobs out and all of that. Modesty is also not being overly. What word did we look up and it meant overly excessive? What was it? Luxury. Competition with the next. I know, honey. I know. Going to the councils and the conventions and the what they call them, the what's the other name? Because we used to call it the council or the convention, but there's also another name for like the Kojic thing. What is it called? The something convocation. No, the convocation. I'm talking about where everybody from all over come out. The convocation, the councils, and that when it be like even from other countries, people come. Ooh, sorry, y'all. This thing massager on my knee. I can feel it. Who been using this massager on your knee? Do you when it's massaging the top of y'all knee? Do y'all feel it on the bottom of y'all feet? Anybody? You know I do not be worried about no politics. No, I know, but I'm just telling you, like y'all know. Well, especially for this one, it's my ACL is still torn, so I can feel that muscle right on the top of my knee, but I feel it like in the arch of my foot, and it's crazy because when it popped, I felt that there, the back of my leg, and in my thigh is where I felt that. And now when I use this right on the like side of my knee, right there, where my like ACL, MCL, whatever, or whichever one is on the outside, I can feel it. It's just crazy. I just wanted to know if anybody else might maybe had a leg problem like me, and you put it on there and you can feel it on the bottom of your feet. Because it's definitely, I can feel it in my arch, like tugging or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if it's loosening up my calf or what's going on, but I can definitely feel it. Rika, listen to me. I promise you, this thing is life changing. Thank you, Miss Tracy. And that hand thing too. Like if you do hair or you paint or you type all day, like y'all that work at home and you got to be on the computer, like doing that whole thing, you got to get that hand massager. It is the truth. Work on cars, anything. If you're always using your hands, like warehouse jobs and stuff, where you gotta be, um, using your hands all the time, get that hand massager. And they got them on sale. I don't know if y'all know they got them on sale for $69. Did y'all? Well, they was last week, I think, but I think it's still it's the white version of the black one that y'all saw. It's on sale for $69. And I think the only reason it's $69 is because it don't have a hand warmer to it. The manual, I mean the little. Well, I think they on sale for $69 or $59 right now. The white one, not the black one. Sorry, y'all. That is like right in my face. So if y'all was looking to get that hand massager, definitely grab one because they have the white one on sale. I'm probably about to go, y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know I was home. Then see y'all a little bit. Also, too, for the people that keep asking about the 4th and the 11th, y'all, we already knew. That's what we've been prepping for. So for those people that want to get in our next class and ask me, we already knew. I was on the cruise. I was telling the people about the hand massager. They started buying them. I looked on Amazon and they were going for as low as $29. Auntie said $8.29. Thank you, Auntie. You be putting everybody on. She already in Jerusalem putting people on. Like, oh no, honey, you just need Auntie. You do not be playing. Oh, so they 24 to 60. There you go. Every time, but y'all, they was 119 and now they 24. Auntie, 68, 20, 24 to $68. And they was 119 and 100 and over that almost, wasn't it? What, just a week ago? 2 weeks? Can I ask y'all a question? Auntie, did y'all see that they put our OTPs back up? Petty. They moved them back up to $64. That's all right. We still all got dang near 20 months. I don't know. You're welcome. That's my daddy, y'all. If you ask for wisdom, he gives it to you. I promise. Understanding and all of that. It's they being sued by the feds for price gouging. Really? That's well. Hey, listen. Ain't none of these folks right, but they got us what we needed. Sorry. Hey, when we needed it, we got it. You know what I'm saying? And it was on sale, so there you go. Mm-hmm. Everything we've been buying been on sale. So Lord, thank you for we didn't get the price gouged then, I guess. Look at that. The Lord was rebuking the devourer off our finances. We didn't have to pay what everybody else paid. See what paying your tithes do? We didn't even feel the effects of the price gouging that Amazon was doing because everything we bought, the Lord made them put it on sale. You see how that worked? The world was paying it, but we wasn't. We didn't have to pay full price. And now the OTP that went back up, they just being petty. It's all right. That's okay. The $68 one has $20 off. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie, for letting us know too. I know they had the one for 60. I didn't know they was down to $24. That's crazy. For real, for real. But yeah, I'm excited. That's so crazy. Now y'all see it. I told y'all everything we about to be gonna sell. You tipped the man $2 and got back 3,000. Are you serious? Well, girl, what? All right. Hallelujah. And then, come on. Dang. Oh, listen here. Listen. Listen here. That's crazy. Yeah, but that's a good crazy. That's a wow, like the kid. Yeah. Until you heard that? But didn't I tell you can't be God given? Who believe it now? If you didn't believe it before you got here, be honest. Who believes it now? God only need this much. He really don't need nothing, but he know for us we have to believe that we gotta see something. So he gave you a seed, cause he don't even need the seed to do it. Faith is your seed, but you put your money in the thing so that way you can see your seed. Cause faith would have got you the same thing. You ain't gotta have no money. But for us, we have to believe that this is the thing. So that's why I just said you gotta start to believe somewhere. Y'all want to see how the mosquitoes ate me up in out there in that place? This have nothing to do with anything, but this is why CERCA don't go outside. Y'all know I always got a jacket on. I'm about to show y'all. And there's others. They on my toes. Y'all see it? These is mosquito bites. The skeeters. Remember I told you I'm allergic? And they swell up and be real hard and real big and real hot. This is why I don't ever not. This is why I don't go outside without a jacket on when there's mosquitoes outside, and they're everywhere. Hmm. They are everywhere. It's just wonderful. This one really got me. Ooh. Y'all see how they lifted up off the thing? Mm-hmm. I do eat garlic, a lot of it. Skin so soft. Bring them to me, Auntie. I got some. Nope, I can't do it. Believe me. I have to just keep on layers. Period. I eat a lot of fresh garlic. I eat garlic. All of it. Pretty much. Yeah. Got sunshine. So I can't do none of that. I just gotta wear layers. That's why y'all always see me in like, cause it don't matter. They gonna find their way to me. Ooh. I needed some work done on my vehicle, almost $4,000, but God made it so I only had to pay $600. That's rebuking the devourer, honey. $3,400 cheaper than what it was supposed to be. I introduced that to my Mississippi family. They're like, why you just selling about this stuff. See, my mama used to put it in our water and stuff, and I used to get. Now everybody else, all my cousins, everybody else can use it for whatever reason. Not me. I can put it on my kids and they don't get ate up. The last time I did that was 2016. Went to my homegirl house the 4th of July, and I'm like, yep, we about to be out in the grass. Oh my God. Let's see. My ex-husband was like, dang, babe, they ate you up. Shut up. Just be quiet. That's not making none of this any better. Stop it. Don't remind me. I know. Like, can you scratch the ones in between my toes, please? Please. No, listen, y'all. I know I just didn't have a jacket on. This is why I just keep my skin covered. And I keep some on my feet because I didn't did all of the extras. I didn't do the sprays. Brings them to me. I don't know. But I can't. I just have to wear hoodies and long sleeves and sweater there. It's the only way they're not going to get me. And this is why I really don't wear a lot of perfume and lotion or nothing. Because if I don't do that, like if I keep that off, I'll be good. Anything that smells, and I think I had sprayed some perfume on me. That's probably what it was. I'm B. Auntie, yes. Oh my God, they give me two started the gardening. I'm telling you, listen here. You use lavender lotion. If I just don't put nothing on, like no scent, I'll be good. I might get one or two on my ankles. But if I put anything on, yeah. Oh, that's what I just said. It's just you can't find anything to help. Try no lotion and stuff. That's the only thing that's helped for me. Is not like in the summer. I don't wear. That's why I don't wear no lotion. I don't wear nothing like nothing that makes me perspire or any of that because that's where they get me. When I be sweating is when they be on me. Auntie said my deck is covered in lavender plants. Really? So mosquitoes don't like lavender. Y'all already got me spraying mint on the doors. Y'all got me spraying mint on the doors. Like deep woods. No sprays work. No sprays work. I did, Dino. I saw some videos about the people disappearing. Mm-hmm. I seen a video about the people in the hospital, the 8 people, the black dude that was standing there, his phone dropped to the ground, the people that were sitting around the thing. Yeah, that is a trick. But can I ask y'all something? Two questions. Remember the testament of Abraham? How did it say that they got where they were going? When Michael wanted to talk to God about something, what did it say he did? Let's look. Why did I turn right to it? Y'all just see me? I literally opened up to it. That's crazy. Literally open to it. I picked the book up, flipped it open, and literally it opened right to it. Come on with it. Yeah, we supposed to read that. 1 second. 884. 884, book one. 884, please. I gotta run to the bathroom, y'all. 884. I'll be right back. And I'm not making no coffee because I want to go to sleep. I'm not gonna do it. And I was without my meds for 5 days. But I definitely had Auntie K sugar with me. Auntie, because I said, Lord, I ain't gonna be able to do this. Real quick, and then I'm gonna go. Thank y'all for loving me enough to tell y'all that I had to cuss some folks out today, but y'all still let me teach. I live in flesh and the spirit. I ain't about to fake in front for y'all. See, y'all pastors, y'all catch them cussing their kids out and want to look down on them. So I just started out with so that y'all already know. I didn't even start out like it. You hear me? I just started out with it. See, we didn't have to have no Kirk Franklin stuff going on where y'all find out that he be cussing folks out. Y'all already just knew I was already like that. Y'all was hurt when y'all found out Kirk be cussing his kids out, wouldn't you? Who was? I already know. That's why I just went on and started out with it. Just so y'all already did have to be surprised, just in case somebody ever put a recording of me talking crazy to somebody. Y'all already gonna know. Y'all ain't about to be surprised or nothing. Oh, I don't know. Listen, I mean, I'm just saying, people be acting like people that worship God are not real people. He saved us from ourselves. I keep trying to tell people that. Listen, ain't nobody saved until God didn't told you to go over there. Because everybody gonna be at that fork in the road, standing in front of God. And listen, I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to be like, oh, CERCA. No, CERCA's a real person and have been since the day I got over here. Listen, you said from our lower selves. What? We live in duality. We do. Even Jesus did. He got angry and he was beating people in the church going him. Mm-hmm. Honey, there is no lower definition. I mean, I'm just saying. Ooh, 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 ooh. These mosquito bites. Wait! Why you looking like that? Flipping over tables and everything. People forget that. They forget. All right, y'all. Page 884. And Dino, you would not have to ask me what the book say if you get one. You can go read it too. I don't know if you want some CERCA at gmail.com. Oh no, I don't have no calamine none of that. I don't need it. It'll be fine. I'ma soak it. But if you want something, you can read with us too. Of the Last Supper, that part, let's see where they was getting toe up at. It says angry without cause for a reason. What? What? Okay. I think it's in my room. Break. I think it's in my room. I'm sure of it. Whatever. Oh, Jesus had a reason and did to beat people with a stick and did. Okay. So if we right here on the top of 84, let's see. Last sentence over here. It says, light 7 lamps filled with the oil so that we may make merry. Because this man who is staying as our guest today is more honorable than kings and rulers, for even his appearance surpasses all the sons of men. Isaac prepared everything well, and Abraham, taking along the archangel Michael, went up to the guest chamber, and they both sat on the couches, and he placed between them a table with an abundance of everything good. Then the commander in chief rose up and went outside as if he needed to urinate. Y'all got that part? So Michael was sitting with Abraham, for those of you that haven't read the story. And Abraham's son, Isaac, had prepared all this food, but angels don't eat. Okay? Angels don't eat. So he got up and acted like he had to go outside to pee. Michael did. Excuse me. And then it says, and he ascended into heaven in the twinkling of an eye and stood before God and said to him, you mean like those people disappeared? Did it ever say that an angel couldn't be a little kid? It said, beware because you never know when you're entertaining an angel. And we just saw that Michael, Abraham, them didn't even know that he was a regular person. Abraham cooked all that food, sat down, they got ready to eat, and Michael act like he had to go pee, and instantly it says, what's the definition of a twinkling of an eye? Can y'all look up the definition for a twinkling of an eye? Then we'll read the rest of that. What's the definition in a twinkling of an eye? What does that mean? That means a blink. For those of you that might not know, we just don't get it there. But what's the definition? What does it say? A blink. A blink. So faster than you could blink, Michael was up to heaven. So when you look at that video, split second, When you look at that video of the people, did we not just see a video of somebody in Africa going up? Yeah, you could clearly see it was the shape of a person ascending, and they knew what it was. To the sun. Okay. So we're reading right here what y'all read last year, and now y'all getting to see it in real time. The Bible said you never know when you entertain an angel. And think about it. How many times have you seen a person and look back and then they wasn't there? Hey, Deshonda, hello. How many times have you saw a person and looked back like, ain't no way they could have got away? Where did they go? That just happened to me yesterday. I was trying to give him some more money. Give him some money. Okay. Okay. There could have been 8 angels sitting at that hospital for a reason. They could have just visited a whole bunch of rooms. And most times people are in pain in the ER. So they paying attention, but they not really paying attention. The nurses and doctors are so busy. They was there and then they wasn't. Just so happened they got caught on camera. Let's read about it. And it ain't never. Dino, I don't know for sure, but it ain't rapture. We still here. The rapture ain't happened yet. The rapture don't happen until God cracked the sky. And that's after all of the people have been martyred and all of that. We got some time. Not too much, but some other events that have to happen before God rolled back the sky like a scroll. Like a tuna, not a tuna can, but a sardine can. Yeah, I seen it. All of it. That's what I'm saying. I seen the bus. Now I don't know if that's real or not, but I mean, all them people vanishing in the hospital in different areas, and they all caught on camera. So here we go. Right here. Then the commander-in-chief rose up and went outside as if he needed to urinate, and he ascended into heaven in the twinkling of an eye, and stood before God and said to him, Master, Lord, let your might know. I'm sorry, no, I'm seeing. What? Master, Lord, let your might know that I cannot announce the mention of death to this righteous man, because I have not seen upon earth a man like him, merciful, hospitable, righteous, truthful, God-fearing, refraining from every evil deed. And so now, Lord, that I cannot announce the mention of death. Then the Lord said, Michael, commander-in-chief, go down to my friend Abraham, and whatever he should say to you, this do. And whatever he should eat, you also eat with him. And I shall send my Holy Spirit upon Isaac, and I shall thrust the mention of his death into Isaac's heart, so that he will see his father's death in a dream. Then Isaac will relate the vision, and you will interpret it, and he himself will come to know his end. And the commander-in-chief said, Lord, all the heavenly spirits are incorporeal, and they neither eat nor drink. Now he has set before me a table with an abundance of all good things, which are earthly and perishable. And now the Lord said, and now, Lord, what shall I do? How shall I escape his notice while I am sitting at one table with him? The Lord said, go down to him and do not be concerned about this. For when you are seated with him, I shall send upon you an all-devouring spirit, and from your hands and through your mouth it will consume everything which is on the table. Have we not seen that in scary movies? When a person open up their hand and the hand is eating. I seen my dad's death 9 months before he passed. It's a real thing. A lot of times God show the kids. That's why people don't ever listen to their kids, and you should. How many times have we seen that a hand will have a devouring spirit, or their stomach? Mortal Kombat has it. There's other shows and scary shows that we didn't see too, where the stomach it'll be a spirit somewhere where there shouldn't be a mouth. So then that means that you could have sat down to eat with a stranger and thought they were eating, and it was a whole angel. It's in Vampire Diet in the anime. And they could have told you they was going to the bathroom and wasn't even in the bathroom. Pan's Labyrinth. He said he went outside to pee, but he didn't. I love you. Good night, little girl. Look, young lady. You still gonna be my little girl forever. You don't think that's crazy? Book one. Testament of Abraham, page 884. Now I'm gonna have you watching harder for. Listen, you're welcome. Think about that though, y'all. How many times have we run into a person and had a weird feel about them, and we couldn't really put our finger on them, but we just knew it was something. You ain't never ran into a stranger that could tell you your life, and you like, how do you know that? You're like, and then you look and look back, and they gone. Hey, Mr. Darrell. Hmm? So now when a person said they going to the bathroom or they did happened to me when I was younger. He didn't speak English. Come on. We probably didn't have so many interactions with angels and had no idea because these things were hidden. Listen. For real. Look. It said, so he put a devouring spirit. God put a devouring spirit in Michael's hands, so it was going to look like he was eating. And it says, make merry with him in everything. Only interpret well the things of the vision, so that Abraham will come to know the sickle of death and the unforeseen end of life. And so that he may make arrangements for the disposition of all his belongings. For I have blessed him more than the sand of the sea and the stars of the heaven. Then the commander in chief went down to the house of Abraham and sat with him at a table, while Isaac served them. When the supper was finished, Abraham prayed according to the custom, and the archangel prayed for him, with him. Then they rested each on his couch. Isaac said to his father, Father, I too should like to rest with you in this room, so that I might hear your conversation. For I love to hear the distinction of speech of this man who has every virtue. But Abraham said, No, my son, but go to your own room and rest on your couch, so that we should not become a burden, not become burdensome to this man. Then Isaac received the blessing from them and blessed them, and he went to his own room and rested on his couch. Then God thrust the mention of the death of into Isaac's heart as in a dream. So God loved them enough. He said, All right, Michael, since you can't tell him that he gonna die, I will let his son lay down and have a dream that his dad is going to die, and then he's gonna come in and talk about it, and then I'll let you interpret it. How many times have your kids tried to come and tell you something and you told them, I don't want to hear it? I always used to ask my kids, What's your dream? Because I knew the guy way before I had the OTP. I already knew that God could talk to me through my kids because my kids then came and told me, Mommy, we're going to have to move. Mommy, I had a dream about this. Mommy, and it was always right. They always had dreams about stuff that was coming. And most people don't want to listen to their kids, but you should. Way before I ever had the OTP, if I call my kids, they will tell you that every morning I ask them, how did you sleep and did you dream? God said, when it rains, I will hold the umbrella for you. That part. That part. God uses a lot of different people to warn us, but we don't be paying attention. And we think that our kids, he can't talk to our kids to tell us stuff. But this story just proves that. You ask the same question. Yeah, because people don't think that God will use your kids to talk to you, but he do. I always ask Mom, but I didn't think of this till my daughter told me she's seen someone in our house. Okay. That part. Now do y'all see why I love the OTP so much? But it meant because you, it's like the KJV is pretty random, but the stuff that we learn in the OTP is very detailed. Not saying that it's not completely detailed, but KJV is a random version. It's like not random, but it's I didn't mean random. It's a broad. It's just not detailed, not random, but it's not detailed. You know what I'm saying? It's a broad spectrum, kind of just like, oh yeah, this and that. But when you read this, yeah, that's true too. It's like a summary. It's vague. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Vague is what I meant. Thank you. Yes. It's vague. It's not detailed. Okay. So when you go in the OTP and you learn like Cliff Notes, exactly. Literally. Now that y'all read this, don't y'all be like, no, that's not all it. Because people talk about sins, but punishment for sin. Well, what is a punishment for sin? Tell me. Other than burning, what is the punishment that's going to be there? Because it talked about torments and torture. Do y'all be explaining to people that torture is what of the body and torment is what of the mind? And it ain't everybody. And if he's paying each of us back for our actions, but we did not sin the same way, that means that there has to be a different punishment, right, and a different reward. Yes. And we've read a lot of it, not all of it, but we done read some apocalypses where they got to see the torment and the torture, didn't we? What they are gone, yeah, but that is still funny though that 222 is numbers that have to do with what's going on. CERCA 22 in the second month. Y'all found me in the second month, Auntie. 22, and 22 is at the end of that. That is kind of weird still though. You keep seeing 222. Well, that's the month we started this 2 of 22. Think about it. February of 2022 is when we started this. And a lot of people's lives changed in February of 2022, mine included. I know once they deceased, they gone, but them numbers still means ain't that crazy though, Auntie? Because that's when we started this was 2 of 22. It's crazy. And it's about to be 2 of 24 shortly, which is mind freaking blowing. Y'all realize that? We are literally at 2 years. We and knocking on the door. It's October. November, December, January. So technically, after this month, we got November, December, and January. 3 months. I told y'all we made the OTP was on sale for 20 months. And after this month would make 21, 22, 23, 24. So the OTP was on sale for 20 months. That's nuts. And it's still on sale. It still ain't back up to $69.99. It's still technically on sale. $5 off now compared to 15 or whatever it was before we was paying it. I think it was like $15 off or something like that. That's what that made me feel like. I ain't sad about it. I'm not saying, honey. God allowed us to buy a lot of books because they was on sale. One, two, for 2 years almost. You do, Krista? Listen, it was $54, wasn't it? And now it's 65, but it's supposed to be $69.99. It's been $54 for 20 months. Cause after the first month, by March, it was already on sale because we had bought a lot. Cause y'all, we hadn't even bought a lot. Y'all started, the people that was here in the beginning just started buying the book. Cause remember, it was sold out. After everybody, after we did the giant, and I started showing like the different books of Adam and Eve and all that stuff in there. It was people everywhere, not just the OIU community. It was people everywhere buying them out. Yeah, and then we started buying them. You said just look. You're right. What you just look at? What you just look at? The books? What you just look at? What I missed? Y'all think that's crazy? Think about, I know they sold millions of those books. Not hundreds of thousands. I know that they sold. Oh, yeah, it is. Uh-huh. Ain't that crazy? So for 20 months, I know they sold millions of those books. You said that's how you got me here. Laugh out loud. Come on, Mari. Because there was people that wasn't even in our community that was buying them too. Remember, we got the OTP. Well, God did it, but I'm saying us doing what we did around here. I think the OTP last year was what? It was in the top 50 books sold for Christian books on Amazon. We was in the top 50. The Josie, all the books we was mentioning, Josephus, it was a couple of them. Josephus, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Book of the Giants, Jasher. Yep, it was like 5 or 6 of the books, maybe 7 of the books that we used was up in the top 50 of books sold in 2022 for the Christian whatever. Yep. OTP helped me understand at 66. Come on now. Why it's so important. Because guess we all was reading it and thinking this don't make no sense. Where is the rest of the story? So don't it be tripping you out how 66ers don't want the rest? Do that freak you out? Like, dang, you really don't want to know what else happened in the story? Like, you're just okay with the what y'all say the synopsis? What you call it? The what you said? When I first started, my books were 74, so yes, they still on sale. Come on, Auntie. Come on. Come on. And that part. Cliff Notes, yes. I really thought it was just me not understanding the Bible. No, Queen. And now do you see why so many people have just went away? Because it didn't Cliff Notes, right? It don't make no sense. Because they're too lazy and don't want to do the research. church, they want to take what comes out of their pastor's mouth, and that's about it. Come on. But now that you can go in and talk about how Mary was a teen mom, how many young girls do you think you can help with that story? That just so happened to get pregnant under the age of 18, and everybody is making them feel horrible about it. Who have you been able to help with the story of the mother of all mothers? They $65, which is still on sale. I thought I was doing something. You can. How many of us? Okay, us. How many of y'all felt better knowing that Mary was only 14 when she had Jesus? Because you was a teen mom and everybody made you feel horrible about being a teen mom, and then you realized Jesus, the mother of all mothers, was a teen mom. Come on, auntie, that part. I need to hear the story. I helped my mom-in-law with that story. Come on. You were 16, me too. I had my son 7 days. I'm 9 days before I turned 17. He's the first on the 10th. It made me drop out of church, girl. I was 16, I was 18, 17, 15. Come on. Come on. Come see? See? Do you see? This is why I used to tell people I wouldn't give a damn if my daughter, now they was virgins at the time or whatever, but I wouldn't give a damn if my daughter had a baby at 12. If God got her pregnant, if she's pregnant, that means God wanted the baby to be here. My mom and my sister were 14. Come on. My mom tried making me feel bad when I was 16, had to remind her that her mom was 12. That part. That the girl, listen, my mama was 14 and I was 16. So I made it 2 years past you, lady. And you still gave me the business. I understand I want your kid to struggle. My mom had me, my sister at 12 and me at 13. Come on, y'all. Come on, right here. Why do we not talk about this? They let me go because you was pregnant and not married. Come on. Come on. I got set down in the whole nine. But the mother of all mothers was 14. My grandma was 12. Yeah, about that. Mm-hmm. Who gives life? And who said they formed before they knew you before they formed you in your mother's womb? Who said that? God gives life. And God also said, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. He knew your 12-year-old mama, your 13-year-old mama. That's what that means. It doesn't mean your married womb. He never said in the married womb. He said, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's what? So if your mama was 12, that means he knew you before he formed you in your 12-year-old mama's womb. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did you get it? The devil don't give life. He takes it. That's his job. So people be giving credit to the devil for something that God did. You get that? That part, Jennifer. Come on. Are y'all getting that though? If the scripture says, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb, that means you was going to have that baby at 14. You was going to have that baby at 12. And he chose the time to make you a parent. He didn't say I knew you in your mother's womb after she was 18, when she was married, when she wasn't a hoe, when she wasn't sneaking, or even SA. Because there's a lot of children that have come from SA, right or wrong. Moab them came from his daughter's SA and Lot. Wait a minute. So you knew me before you formed me in my mother's womb, but my mother was SA'd to get me. We ain't gonna talk about that. Do you realize that even when y'all hearing, are you listening? Right, you caught that, Queen? Did anybody else pick that ball up? Anybody? Did you grab that? Anybody? He didn't say in the sanctified womb. He didn't say in the married womb, in the grown womb. He said before I knew you, before I formed you in the SA'd womb, in the diseased womb, in did he specify what type, or did he say just your mother's? And everybody did not become a mother in the same fashion. There are people that have never did drugs and they've never been able to give birth, and there's a crackhead that get pregnant every time she's jumping down, up and down on a pogo stick. Virgin, no kids. Excuse my language, but drug addicted prostitute, every time she jumped up and down on one, she got a baby. The world would say she doesn't deserve them, but God says she did. Because he formed those kids in a crack addicted, drug addicted, alcohol addicted body. You said you coming back chopping, choosing violence. I'm gonna make me some coffee. I ain't been able to say that. Y'all want me to go make some coffee and come back? That's what y'all want me to do? Y'all said y'all want me to go make me some coffee and come back? Because I can leave. I mean, I get, you know. That's still fornication. You're misunderstanding what he's saying. Am I, or are you? Because God gives life. So if he didn't want a baby to be in there, there would be no life. Because if he don't make the spark of electricity, baby, what do you mean? You don't understand. Did we ever say that it wasn't sin? No, I just said that. You weren't listening. I said, he said he formed you in his mother's womb, whether it's crack addicted or whatever, because the devil don't give life. So he know they was fornicating, but he still let the whore have the kids and not the woman that was a virgin. What do you mean? What is there to understand? Misunderstand. He gives life. I didn't misunderstand nothing. I just broke it down to you, though. It didn't feel uncomfortable, maybe. I get it. Because I know plenty of people that got married as virgins and didn't spit out nothing. And I would have been considered, because I got 4 baby daddies, a loose woman. And guess what? If I wouldn't have got my tubes tied, I'd probably had 20. I was raised in an apostolic church where chicks got married as virgins and they still didn't have no kids. I ain't had no husband until I was 36, boo. So what you saying? There's no misunderstanding. God said, I formed you in your mother's womb. It don't matter if it was a sinful womb or not. He put a life there. He didn't say if you were clean, you were going to. He said, I formed you in your mother's womb. And it's all different kinds. As we can see, different ages, different everythings. I didn't misunderstand anything. I'm going to go make me some coffee. That's the problem. People don't want to talk about the real of God, but that's the real right there. Hold on, y'all. I think I left my creamer in the car. Dang it. I didn't have to go to the car. I thought I was about to have to go to the car, but I forgot I had one in the refrigerator. Listen, who knows that we don't do religion over here? It's a relationship. And in relationship, we talk about the ugly things. Y'all see my face is breaking out. Every time I leave my house, my face break out. I can't do it. When you stay at home. People don't want to talk about the stuff we talk about because it's the real thing. They've been so used to being trained into what the church say. I don't care what the church say. Because the church has made people make their daughters get rid of their babies. That's murder. So they still sacrificing children because they don't want their church to be embarrassed. When God said, be fruitful and multiply. And you shame people, no matter the instance, for being fruitful and multiplying. No, you don't condone the sin, but the devil don't give life. You're not gonna talk about it? How many babies have been aborted because people didn't want to be embarrassed at church that their child was going to be a teen parent? How many babies have been given up for adoption because they didn't? I've never been comfortable talking about what I've been through since I've been here. Thank you, sis. You're welcome. I don't know what I missed, Naisha. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Are you serious? I am so sorry to hear that, baby girl. You want to know what is really sad? I've heard that before. And can I be honest with you? That's why I told my daughters, all jokes aside, and I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but I'm telling you, I know you're not lying because that's why I told my daughters we don't believe in that. I said, because you don't know if that's the only child God is going to give you. Or you don't know if after you do that, if he's ever going to let you have another baby. So thank you for being honest. Because that's something I said to my kids. That's why I just told you. I said if my babies get pregnant at 12, I'm going to be a grandma. And they wasn't even sleeping or doing nothing. But because I thought I had ran into people that their parents made them do that and they was never able to have another baby. I was forced to have an abortion and my mom told me to say that I had a miscarriage. My mama made me get one at 15, and now the same man, my husband, has had 24 miscarriages. Oh my God. Are you serious? 24. Jesus. Do y'all see how us thinking we know and thinking for God? I'm telling you, Queen. So true happened to my classmate. She's had 6 minutes. Listen. You can't tell me we don't get healing here. I wasn't even going to come on tonight. And for real, when I got on here, I had me some juice. This didn't roll off. We get healing here. Because other people get to see. They don't have to hide their secrets and stuff no more, y'all. Come on, amazing. Me and my moms. You and your mama was pregnant at the same time. This is what, see. But do you see how people can come here and they can release stuff that they ain't been able to talk to nobody about? But it's more than you know, Naisha. And I thank you because it's people here that's been going through the same thing, Pumpkin. And it was at the hands of their parents. Because their parents didn't want to be embarrassed. I'm blessed now. I have 4 children and she's trying to make me get my tubes tied. Don't do it. Don't do it. I did. I listened to my mama too. And I shouldn't have. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to say I wanted 12 kids. My mama made me feel bad about having 4. But that might have been the numbers that God wanted to give me. And I don't know who missed out because of whatever. Do not do it. When God ready for you to stop having kids, you will. Period. You ain't even gonna have to try. It just ain't gonna be no more. Listen, I'm telling you, parents. That's what I said. That's one of the reasons why I read that. I thought that I've been able. Now do you see why I said the word is medicine? My family tried to get me to report my oldest, but I didn't listen. Listen. God made this safe space for y'all. But you have to be willing to share so that other people, okay. How many times y'all heard me say, I don't care about the bad stuff I went through because it helps me help other people. I don't wear it as a badge of sadness. I use it to help. I use it as medicine to help other people. Y'all doing the same thing today. Do you understand that? Y'all are helping women get free. It's men in here. They're like, dang, man. They wanted their baby and a woman, whatever, or they parents, they got a girl pregnant and they wanted to be a father. It ain't just women. I know some guys too. That they parents, the girls, and was like, no, you're not ready, and he was ready to take on the. It ain't just women either that have gone through this. It's men too. That maybe really love their little girlfriend, or my husband wanted me to get my two side, but when it was time to get his note, I couldn't do it. Come on. I know guys too that still have hurt because somebody got rid of their first baby. Because the girl's mama or his mama, whatever, not my son, that the blah, 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 and this and that. Listen, I used to have an abortion fund for my nieces and any other family members that wanted an abortion. I used to believe that unwanted babies shouldn't be brought in the world. Auntie, you had an abortion fund? Auntie! Listen here. Now, look now. Abortion fund closed. Come on. Auntie said, look, I had an abortion fund, baby. We ain't bringing no babies that y'all want in here. I got the money. Don't even trip. She said, but now the abortion fund is closed. Auntie, it ain't funny, but damn. It's always the rich auntie that's going to help you out your situations. You see how that work? Look at that. But damn. Damn. Auntie, every day you surprise me. I promise you do. Every day, Auntie surprises me. Listen, I'm telling you, Queen. She said, look, I help you out because we ain't about to be. Now, look here. She said, but I went on and closed that down now. We ain't got the abortion fund no more. Auntie, that's the first time I ever heard of that. I promise. Don't she teach us something every day, y'all? Auntie said, honey, I had the abortion fund for all the nieces and the nephews. Look here. You ain't got to bring. Look, you said you just come talk, come holler at me. Listen here. Yeah, it be the auntie with the coins that look out. Boy, she said you having a problem. Come on over here. You ain't gonna have that problem no more, baby. Come see auntie on Tuesday. I'll be home. Listen here. Auntie gonna take care of everybody. And listen though, God, hey, listen, Auntie, Will, listen. You said only at the outside, only at we outside university, baby. Don't nobody have conversations like we do. They don't have Auntie, y'all. Do y'all think people have conversations like this for real? For real? Do y'all? We talk about everything over here. Ain't nothing off limits. But look how many people have come here, whether they still here or not. In my mind, it's always been a limited potential that could be realized in the offspring that was aborted for me. Wow. Wow. The fun, though, I'm telling you. She said, look here, I got y'all. That is, it's not funny. I don't want to say funny, but it is kind of funny, Auntie. Auntie said, look here, I'm going to help everybody else. You said the doors are open and we outside with it. And is. Can I ask you a question? Do you feel more free? Feel a little lighter now, you know? And you can come here and just tell complete strangers all your business and go home and go to sleep freely. But you find out that you ain't the only one. You hear me? That your story is not so. Now, I'm not saying it's not bad, but it's common. More than you know. Listen. That's why we got to live on purpose and we got to live authentically. I understand why you did it, Auntie. I know you're going to take, I already know, take care of the problem before it's a problem. I get it. It's still funny, though. Not funny, but you know what I mean. I don't know the word just yet. Because it's not funny. But it's our humor funny. Now, the world might see it as, oh my God, but I'm just saying, like, you know. Listen. This is the thing, though, y'all. Okay? This is why the Bible says go to God about all your decisions. Do y'all understand now why I said I don't care what the world say? I gotta I gotta listen to what my daddy say. Because he knows the future. We don't know the future. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't even know what's gonna happen in the next 10 minutes. We all think we're gonna be sitting here, but somebody might not be alive in the next 10 minutes. It could be me. So you can't think that you're gonna know what's happened a year, 2, 3 years, because you don't even know what's gonna happen in the next 5 minutes. Congratulations. I don't know what I missed, but congratulations. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't even know if you're gonna be breathing tomorrow. So there's no way you can make decisions for 18 years from now. Do y'all get that? You can't even make decisions for next Friday because you don't even know if you're gonna be here next Friday. You don't know if your life is going to change drastically between tomorrow and Friday. And that's everybody. So God, that's why God say, don't worry about tomorrow. You just need to worry about today. Let tomorrow take care of itself. Because you don't even know if you're going. So when you make a decision for 9 months from now, you don't even know what's going to happen in 9 months. You get the lottery. It's a lot of things that can happen in 9 months. Get your dream job. Oh, and now you didn't make a decision based on today. But you don't know what God had planned for you, because if you would sit down, then you would have seen the blessing that was coming. He ain't gonna force nobody, but he's a good provider if you allow that. Some people honestly live in poverty. Y'all just sound like poverty. And when I say poverty, I don't mean just your money be plenty. Poverty, some people have a poverty mindset. What I mean by that, you don't care about who you take from, who you gonna get it, how you get it, and this and that. And then you keep putting holes in your pocket. So yes, you will live in poverty. Because you don't have to have no money and you still don't have to live in poverty. I'm a living witness. I ain't in 3 years. That don't mean I didn't see everything I wanted to see, and I didn't have to do wrong to get it. It don't matter. I didn't have to have a bank account full of cash either. I still saw everything I wanted to see and still went and did everything I wanted to do. Check or no check. Check or no check. I still did what I wanted to do. Oh, happy birthday and a wedding anniversary. Congratulations on the 25th wedding anniversary, and congratulations on your 47th birthday. Pretty darn cool. Happy birthday, pumpkin. And you deserve it, because the devil been trying to fight you right before your birthday. You see? Your birthday is tomorrow too? Yeah, all right. So I know exactly. Y'all know my baby birthday was yesterday, so I know what time y'all parents was the Lord was seeing y'all with y'all mother's womb. Happy birthday. Oh hell, we got these old mean Libras. Y'all mean as hell. Sweet as hell, but mean as hell too. Sour Patch Kids. Damn Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids. The first they sweet, then the damn sour. Yes, they is. I got a Libra. I got one. She'll do every single thing that she needs to do, but cross just a little bit too wrong, honey. Yes, they be grumpy. And do. They don't think they are. They think they are the chipperest people on the planet, but baby, they be mean as hell. I will. Listen, they'll help you, but they be mean as hell too. I got me a Libra. She was just sitting here talking about good night, Mom. What you mean? This the nigga that told me if I cut her hair, if I woke up and I had shaved the side of my hair, her hair. She said, I'm gonna tear everything up. I said, you gonna tear all your stuff? She said, I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tear the whole house up. What? She said, Mom, I'm going to tear your stuff up too. Hold on now. You ain't got damn bold now. Wait a minute. You said you going to tear my stuff up. Sweet but crazy. I'm telling you. It takes a minute to get on my bad stuff, but once you hit it, oh yeah, oh yeah, Rika, my baby. Listen here, it take her a long time to get tired, but baby, when she tired, you gonna know it, and she don't care. Listen, I already know. You Libras is something else, honey. Just about yes, yes. You said my mama half my family. Oh man. Ooh wee. Listen here, they will give you the shirt off their back and then turn around and act like you don't exist. You 10-7, girl, that's my baby daddy's birthday. Lord Jesus. Ooh wee. You know how we unbalance. Exactly. Because if she don't have it like this, baby, everything. She's like, Mom, just calm down, baby. It's going okay, because we used to call her the school shooter. You know how you don't know them until you do? We used to call her the school shooter, huh? Indeed. We did. She was the school shooter in her family. Nobody knew who she was until they was gonna know who she was, you know? Yes, he was very big. Yes, he was. Remember, you see that the angel's crown, one of the angel's crowns was 500 years long. So that makes sense. You said my Libra son will be 17 on the 10th and he frustrates the whole house. Baby, listen. Yes, definitely. Yes, Miss Christie, you can. Listen. Can I tell y'all something? I want to say this. I want to thank everybody that comes here and shares. You hear me? I want to thank every single person that is honest and you come here and you talk about who you used to be. But now do you see why it says we are overcome by the words of our testimony? We overcome by the words of our testimony. The devil can't hold us hostage in the dark if we bring the things that we did to the light, that other people can come out of the dark as well. Harry and Harriet Tubmans. You all are being willing to sacrifice yourself and to put yourself on Front Street to help other people, just like Harriet Tubman did, get free out of slavery. But this is a spiritual version of it. Free the captives. Come on. Y'all setting the captives free. Because the devil can't fight them in their mind with that no more. The teen moms, the people that were forced to, abort their babies or give their babies up for adoption or whatever the circumstance was. They don't gotta feel no shame. Even the people that might have got their babies from SA or whatever your situation was, God said, I formed you there. I put you in there. If I didn't start that spark, it would have been just another administrational flow going on out, and it wouldn't have been nothing. But if God don't put that spark of electricity to start those cells to multiply, they don't. They don't. So the devil don't give life. So no matter what womb and when, okay, people being raped is what SA is without the G. I love you too, Pumpkin. I just want to thank you because you freed some women today. God gonna bless you for that. God gonna bless you for that. You set a lot of women free today. You don't know what he gonna do. I've been learning a lot about deliverance lately, and I would love to hear your stories when you did. It's spooky. Yeah, it be spooky. But you know what? Just keep studying pumpkin, because it's definitely something that you need to be, you know, like trained. Not trained because God can train you, but He's sensitive. It very well could be. And if it is, He gonna take you wherever you need to go to find that information. I promise. You ain't gonna have to go looking for it. It'll come to you. Even you be like, oh, I'm grateful for y'all though. But y'all answered the call too. Tadira, do y'all see that? Do y'all realize y'all we're dealing with stuff. Come on. But think about this though. Y'all answered the call. God called y'all. He said, can't nobody come to me and even understand me unless I call them. So y'all answered. I told y'all God, and y'all asked a question. God sent the answers. But y'all had to answer and be receptive to the information that God has been trying to give you, because this information been here for a long time, even for me. Even when I first started down this path of everything, I had to receive it. And y'all be trying to talk to the 66ers. Do they receive it? If I had that today in Revelations 3, he's knocking at your door. Will you answer? I'm telling you. Okay, but has your life changed because you answered? Because you opened the door? Because you were willing to understand? There is weights that have been on you for years that are literally just falling off. Do y'all see this? Shame, weight, whatever, weight, debt, weight, all of these different weights. Yeah, be more vocal and just help me stand up for myself. And yes, who you about to run over? My daddy don't even treat me like that. You don't get to either unless he say so. And that's only gonna be for a short while. Then he have to come back and bust your head. It hasn't, still getting better. Come on. Come on. Listen. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. I told y'all, I said, listen, this is gonna be the most difficult thing you have to do, probably. To scratch everything you thought you knew and start over. But I promise you it's gonna be worth it. Come on, Janda. Come on, Miss that part. I was essays beginning at 11. Come on. You see? You see, girl, listen. That'll be a whole nother class. But it's a lot of people in here. It all started, some of them earlier than that, some of them 2, some of them 3, some of them 4. Some people are still being essayed by their spouses right now. At 50, 40, 30, there are people that are being essayed by their spouses. When they get off here, they could possibly be essayed. They're just not going to talk about it. It's a real thing. Come on, everybody. That's what I'm saying. Listen, y'all. It be so much going on that people don't want to talk about. But this is why people are unaliving themselves. This is why people are losing their minds. Wow, Cass. It's a real thing since I was a baby. Come on, listen, y'all. Okay, so remember we need both of them today. And then I'm about to get off of here. So first we gonna do this. Who remembers this? Y'all remember this from the other day? Who remembers this? The doorways. Y'all remember? The doors for the demons to come in. But y'all remember what we talked about, how they got in first? Remember this. The garden boxes, the seeds that were sown in your childhood as to why your life was the way that it was. See, now y'all sowing different seeds. But there was a lot of seeds that were sown into your garden box from birth until now. They grew and grew and grew and grew, and guess what? They opened the doors for these guys to come in and stay. But what y'all doing right now is closing the doors and uprooting the roots that have been there for a very long time. Childhood neglect, rejection, abuse, mental and physical. What that turned into, promiscuity, depression in your teen years. Kid is the little box. Then your teen years. And then what does that do? Shame, more abuse. As your adult life grows, regret, jealousy, controlling, addiction. And then some people just self-sabotage in the whole life. So the seeds that were sown when you were super little turn into doorways for demons to open and keep open. So when you stay in shame, shame is a spirit, and they get to stay there. But when you release it and say, no, this happened to me. I was abused, I was this, I was that, I used to be a thief, I used to be a hoe, I used to be a whoremonger, drug addict, whatever, then the shame can't stay, so the demons can't stay. Boom, that's why you feel lighter every time you talk about what it is that God brought you out of. And you don't hold it as a badge to hurt other people, because when you do that, oh, well, I was abused, so I can abuse other people. Okay, well, then you're going to have more demons coming to you. The more people you use and you hold on to guilt and shame and hurt and all of these different things, guess what? The demons get to keep piling in, and y'all know they don't never come just one. One can have 8 to 1,000 underneath him. So if you don't go down and get to the root of it all, this is why I ask y'all to journal. Whatever comes to your mind, your childhood, what's going on now, a word, numbers, dates, write it all down, because those are seeds and roots. A lot of times they need to be dug out, and some roots are deeper than others. Some roots go for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles, because they've been there a long time. So they've wound around other tree roots. They've wound around the other plants in your life and have choked them out. And they hold these doors open for the demons that taunt you in your mind, that torment you in your mind. So the longer you hold on to it, the tormenting demons get to stay. Do you understand? Because it's races. It's families of them. Remember in the Testament of Solomon, where we read about death is androgynous? And you remember how many demons, they took a third of heaven with them, baby. It was classes of angels, remember? And so they just became classes of demons. It talked about the Satans and the Lilithu, which is the female demons. We call them Lilith, but it was a race of female demons that are the Liliths, or the Lilithu. That is their name, remember? That's why it gotta be so many of them, and they don't run by themselves. It'd be lust, greed, murder together, lying. Remember when, if you read the 12 patriarchs, it talks about a lot of the demons and how they ran together. Well, if you read Peace in the Parlor, you will see that the brothers of Joseph, dang near was on what Peace in the Parlor told us just 20, 30 years ago, but they was talking about it then. The spirit of lying, envy, murder, jealousy, all run together. The spirit of lust and lasciviousness and this and that run together. And they was telling us in the 12 patriarchs, but they also told us in this lovely book here. Just like King James demonology book ain't nothing but the Testament of Solomon telling us. Mm-hmm. Do you see? Mm-hmm. There it is. I know we looked at this, but let's look at this again. I just flipped to it. Did y'all go read this part of it? Lynn, you all in my business? Lynn, you is this right? No, that's wrong. Hold on. Look, the incantation bows are relatively late in their demonology and magic are sometimes considered more developed than that in the Testament. The incantation bows. What do people be ringing all the time around here? They had it on a spoon and get out too. You talk. Did you 948? Jewel, you see that right there? Where is it? Look at counter sealed and fortified against the male demon six and female Lilith, and the spell and cursing incantation and knocking and evil eye and evil black arts against the black arts, mother daughter against the daughter of those of the daughter-in-law and blows away the soul, and against the evil black arts and Ara and men. And this is what is this is. Do you see the demon and it gives a name? And this, all these names are what's in here. These are the sigils of the fallen angels. See the demons? And it gives all the fourth spirit and all of that. Yeah. It's just like if you're a walker, all the walkers don't, but you're still a walker if you are Jones. Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all, that's a spell book. I don't want y'all to go get that book. I mean, you're grown, but that's a real spell book. And the only reason I have it is for research. I do not have it because that is a legitimate spell book. I don't have it because I want to try to do. That's a book I would say if you're just in your beginning studies, I would not buy that. Now, this book, yeah, but that one I wouldn't. So I don't encourage people to go get it. If you find it on your own, you find it on your own. Mm-mm. I'm not encouraging you to bring no spell books in your house. Absolutely not. I do it because I have to teach it to show people that it's real, but nah. Unless God leads you to, don't do that. Oh, this is the OTP. This is the Old Testament Supergrapha. This is the rest of your Bible. A lot of the rest of it, not all of it. But if you want to read about Adam and Eve and all the stories we've been talking about today, go on and grab some of these. They up in the bio, or you can go on Amazon and get them. These books have changed your life. It's the rest of the Bible. The book of Adam and Eve is in here. The book of Enoch is in here. A lot of the rest of Ezra, the Testament of Abraham, the brothers, the Joseph brothers, the ones that sold him off into slavery, their stories is in here. Right. So, oh, that's not what I was going to show you. Hold on. Page 942. Y'all can read that right here. It says, see, it says, then says, since death was androgynous. Y'all see that? Then, since death was androgynous, he mixed with his nature. Y'all see that? Everybody go, you're welcome, K-Hop. These books is going to change your life, I promise. If you ever wanted to understand the Bible and you love the Bible, but it just don't make sense, and you be scared to tell people it don't, read this. You won't have that feeling no more. Well, yeah, it be the truth, don't it? You'll be like, that's not the truth, and you need to quit lying to these people because that is not the story. You didn't make that up. You didn't make that up. Lying and telling me you test a lie, preach a line up in here. Thank you. Ain't it crazy how people do that? Like, they up here lying in the pulpit, man. This is what the Bible say, even the very like a lot of folks gonna be lost. And it's because Hosea 4:6 said they're gonna be lost because they don't have enough information. They don't have the rest of the word, and they don't even care to hear it. Like somebody said today, I tried to talk to my mom about the books, and she said, you read your books and I'm gonna read mine. So you don't want to know more about God? When he said, in all thy getting understanding? Really? Damn it. You don't know. You are hallelujah. And you don't want to know what happened to Jesus between 1 and 11. Or 11 and 19. Or 11 and 30. You think that all the Pharaoh story was just it for Moses? He lived like a gazillion years. Adam lived 930. What do you think happened? They in those 930 years while they was alive. And there was angels present prior to that was writing down stories. So he had 63 kids? You don't think he wrote about his grandkids and great grandkids and great grandkids? You don't think he wrote about that? The Bible is whole and complete and don't need nothing else. You mean like the daughters that when they begat? How is it complete and it don't tell us Seth baby mama name, Cain baby mama name, or any of the other people baby mama names? Because it tells you all the sons. Well, unless they having babies with men, it can't be complete. Because it sure don't tell us the daughter names, but we know. Because we got the book of Jasher and the book of Jubilees called Little Genesis, or the daughters of Adam and Eve. We can tell you what Jesus did. His first miracle was not turning water to wine. His first miracle was healing the midwife that delivered him, or semi-delivered him. Yes. Yeah. Jesus' first miracle was that. Now, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to run to the bathroom. It says, then, since death was androgynous, he mixed with his nature and begot 7 androgynous sons. These are the names of the males: jealousy, wrath, weeping, sighing, mourning, lamenting, and tearful groaning. And these are the names of the females: wrath, grief, lust, sighing, cursing, bitterness, and quarrelsomeness. They had intercourse with one another, and each begot 7, so that they total 49 androgynous demons. So demons can have intercourse and make other demons. But people will tell us the angels didn't have sex with women, even though the Bible says they did. Have we not heard about spirit babies? Who's ever heard of a spirit baby? Anybody ever heard of a spirit baby? Folks in the South know what a spirit baby is. And in the islands they know what a spirit baby is too. A ghost baby. Babies that were conceived from a spirit. You said they take all your finances too? If angels can conceive with a woman, and angels are spirit beings, what about demons? Beloved, come on. They told you without telling you. You caught that. You caught it. You caught it. You said, wait, I'm not ready. Oh, but you are. They call them phantom pregnancies. What is a phantom? Please tell me what what a phantom pregnancy is. What is a phantom? A ghost. What is a spirit? Yep. And they did have enlarged because it said that they was hung like the horses of the field, it said. The giants was. Hate to say it, and now they the ghosts. So they was giving you a real depiction of a demon with an enlarged eggplant. Cause from what Neymar found out, honey, that's why she was lusted after them, because it said hug like the horses of the field. And if you've ever seen a horse, did that bad boy just hit the floor? He rolled that bad boy, boom. Really? Neymar, girl, listen, I'll be over there. You said who over there? Girl, give me one. Oh, you said Samael, Gardarel, Tardarel, and Sardarel over there. That's what y'all be doing. That's what y'all. Y'all don't be doing that? And do. Is he over there? I'm about to, hold on, yeah, oh, girl, honey, you had them great shorts on, honey. No. If you want to know what story we're talking about, it's the book Lamech of Cain. Lamech of Cain. If you want to know the story we talk about, that's the story. And it ain't lying. That's what's going on over there. Am I lying, y'all? Y'all ain't ready for your own self. That just reminded me of a movie based on a true story of a woman being terrified. Yeah, plenty of stories we watched. The woman's buttons pop open, and her hands is held up And she feels she's trying to struggle and get away from an unseen force. We've even seen the succubus on the men. In the movies, the man will be dreaming and he wake up and it's some evil hag sitting on him. But in the dream, she was a beautiful woman and no. He in the shower trying to wash it off and then all of a sudden all this weird stuff started happening. Because the demon wants the person. Devil's Advocate. What was the movie with the girl? That was real popular and he was dragging her down the stairs. And then they went and the mama was doing the same. Well, Amityville, but what's it called? This people hurt. What's the movie, y'all, that was popular a couple years ago? And they did a whole bunch of them until everybody just stopped watching. Paranormal Activity. Thank you. That's it. Paranormal Activity. CERCA fight off the demon again. Listen here. Listen, I think I might have ran into a fallen angel or two. I'm joking. Now that I understand what's going on, it made me think back. It made me think back. I think I done ran into maybe 2 fallen angels in my life. I don't know. Maybe 2. No, y'all think I'm joking, but I'm serious. I told y'all that man told me he was the father of lies, and I looked up and I said, what? I know who the father of lies is. And my baby just dreamed that the devil was in our house. Not even 24 hours before this. Satan himself. No, I'm not joking. I'm serious. My baby had a dream. The baby that just turned 20 yesterday had a dream that Lucifer was in our house, the devil himself. Then a lady that never met my baby was about 8 or 9 or 10. She was like 9 or 10. A lady came to my house that I'd never met before for me to do her granddaughter's hair and literally said word for word what my baby had said. This woman was like 60 years old. My baby was like 8 or 9 or 10. Can't remember she was 9. She was like 9 or 10. My baby described something to me the day before. This lady came to my house. She wasn't there, and her and my daughter described the same thing. What? What's the ancient story before Christ? All the demons went into the people. They was going into people after Christ too. They still going into people right now. This is what DID is. And anything over a single mind is a sick mind. Even your doctors agree. Because bipolarism, 2 minds, is a mental illness. I don't know. Right? Does the doctor say if you bipolar, you're mentally what? What do they say that means? Bipolarism is a form of what? Mental what? Schizophrenia, DID. What do they call it in the scientific community? Mental what? Mental illness. Mental illness. Mental illness. Mind sick. Sick mind. And the Bible says anything over a single mind is a sick mind. The doctors say anything over a single mind is a sick mind. Illness is sick. Mental is mind. Sick mind. So they've cleaned it up and said, oh no, their mind is sick. A disease in your mind. So when God says you should be in singleness of mind, people say, oh, you can't tell me. But if the doctors say your mind is sick, it's okay. So you won't listen to God saying that if you have more than one person in your mind, you sick and it's demonic. But you'll listen to the doctors and because they made it pretty, it's okay. Because mental illness means sick mind, and the Bible says anything over a single mind is sick. And it needs to be healed. It's a spiritual sickness because can't nobody see your mind, not even you. And people might not like what I'm saying, but the doctors say the same thing the Bible say. Since y'all don't believe in the Bible, believe it, you believe the doctor. So the doctor ain't doing nothing but copying what my daddy already said. That anything over a single mind is sick. You said the green? What green? Oh, right here. You can. Oh yeah, you can see it real good today. You're right. You can. My magical dust, my fairy dust. My fairy dust. It is. You can see. You're right. Isn't that cool though? Because if I move it, it's all the way brown. I love this shield. I'm just saying. People be so quick to want to run to the medical community when the medical community just be saying, "Well, my daddy already said thank you." Well, my daddy be they are they not literally saying what the Bible has already said, family? A legion is DID. They just changed the name from legion to DID. No, that's all. They changed the names, but it's still what the Bible said. The demoniac had DID. Y'all don't. And y'all better not believe that they found Tupac's killer either. These niggas is Tupac is alive and well in Atlanta. Him and Left Eye. Why the hell is y'all believing that story? I wanted to ask y'all about that too. We didn't see the nigga. He got locks now. And she didn't got chunky. Come on. But now they done found this killer. How when the nigga alive in Atlanta? What y'all hiding now? Y'all better be looking in the news to see what's going on. What's his name? What's his name, y'all? Y'all know his name. What's his name? What's his name? No, it's not QD. That's not his name. It's not QD. That's not his name. It's something else. Uh-uh. It's something simple. It's like, no. It's not Keith D. It's not Keith D, y'all. That's not the name he going by. It's something else. Akil. That's his name. Thank you. Akil. Thank you. Akil. Akil. Yeah. His new name is Akil something. Akil to something. And look at his wife. He looks just like Winter. Wait. Not left, at least a little. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did y'all look him up? Akil the MC. That's his name. Mm-hmm. AKIL, Auntie, the MC. And then look at his wife. Look up Akil's wife. Oh, you thought I was asking about the dude that? Yeah. You see it, Auntie? You see him? Go look. Let's look him up. He was born. Listen, in Los Angeles in 1970. He got the same tattoos even when he rap. Go look at him rap. This is him. He even got the tattoo removed and everything. He got all the scars and everything. Go look up. You can look at him. They are on TikTok together. Who? Him and Lisa? Mm-hmm. Go look him up. I'll be right back, y'all. How y'all find a nigga killer and he ain't gone nowhere? Really? Y'all doing magic tricks on top of magic tricks. Machiavelli. Now y'all know how Machiavelli was talking about stuff that was happening as it was happening. I am alive. Oh. Y'all know I've been on the road all day. So crazy, right? Everybody like, what? They was trying to. Uh-huh. Y'all still love me for all of y'all that got y'all Tupac, what you call them, shrines up in your house to a nigga that ain't even dead. Look at you. Crying and everything. He been breathing the whole damn time. Everybody done went and found out what was going on. So they done left and went and started researching. Okay. I looked at the cut up body. Y'all remember when they put his thing? Well, it was on like, I guess it was considered the dark web at that time. You said he dead and cloned. All you gotta do is go look at them and go listen to his music. He was talking about stuff that he wasn't even alive for. The character Tupac is dead. He now plays a kill. Come on now. Do y'all remember? He talked about it. He talked about go listen to the music after he was gone. Everybody's like, oh my God, how did he know? How did he know this? How could he say who and blah, blah, blah? Because the nigga ain't dead. He also said he would come back with locks, and it came to be true. Come. How you writing about stuff? I mean, not saying that it can't happen, but how was this dude rapping about stuff that happened after he was dead? Everybody's like, he ain't going nowhere. Uh-oh. Tadera. Yeah, they trying to, which means they covering up something else. If they didn't brought Tupac back killer after 20s, y'all, DNA, come on now. All the cameras they got in Vegas. The FBI is always in Vegas because of the gangsters and the mobsters. They know every freaking thing that goes on in Vegas. But you gotta die to get out of the Illuminati. You don't never get out. Come on, Queen. 27 years. Everybody about to go back and listen to his music like he sure did. Look at he told us. Yeah, 30 years. They covering up something big. This is like JFK. Who shot you? Come on. You said, and he is about to go listen again. And that dude went public telling on himself. Come on. That's what I said, y'all. Now, there's a lot of people that are going to be distracted by it. But what you need to be looking at is what's going on the world stage. Like America running out of money. Y'all don't think that it's crazy. What did they do last year before they said they ran out of money? It was another big scandal going on last year when the government didn't have no money. Y'all remember? And now it's on all of the news stations and everything else. They taking y'all mind off the fact that we ain't got no money and it ain't about to be no phones and stuff. No, remember last year when the government shut down or whatever it was, and they was talking about the money. It was another big scandal that all of a sudden something came and blase skip. So at the same time they talking about Tupac dying, is around the same time that the government about to shut down. You said Epstein's listing came out. I'm just saying, I hope y'all paying attention. Maybe the stallion got shot. Is that what was going on right before? That was a scandal. Okay. You not buying what they trying to sell, that part. So I really am about to go now. You thought they came up with an extra 45 days. Ain't that what they said last time? Who's seeing a replay? But how they extending money we don't have when the other companies that our money was built off of ain't messing with us? Good night, baby. Hmm? What is our money backed on? When the people that got the gold and stuff ain't and the oil ain't messing with us. Okay. We don't got no resources. We already extorted this land for everything it got. That's why we got to go to other countries and take theirs. We don't got enough gas. That's why we buy the millions and gazillions and billions from over there in Iraq and stuff. Because it ain't no real money. And China and the Mesopotamia, all the Iraq, the Middle East, the wars was about the oil for gas. That's what the Saudi war was about. Oil. What was that? 1989 to 19 what? 92, 94, 97. The Saudi war was about oil. Ain't that when the Bushes was in business? Ooh, you said they would take credit cards, debit cards, or euros, but no American money. That part, Auntie. Wow. They burning up the evidence, Jen, of all the missing kids. They know it's DNA in there because they talking about all the thousands of people that came up missing at Disney World. That's in the news too. Yeah, they burning down the evidence. It's a yeah. They burning down the evidence. And do y'all know that I did not know until today that Disney was a nonprofit organization? Or the other day I saw that video on there. I reposted it. I did not know the Disney World was a nonprofit organization and they do not pay taxes. And I did not know they was owned by the Crown. Did y'all know that they was owned by Britain? The Queen of England owns Disney. I did not even know that. It's like British Columbia. I had no idea. I did not know they was a nonprofit either. I just found out recently. They don't pay no taxes, but they charge you a gazillion dollars to get in. I didn't have to pay. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. They owned by the Queen, the Crown. She owns Florida and New York. I heard that. The Florida, I heard that too. Yeah. It's its own. Disney World is literally its own country. Like its own province. Yes. Good night. She owns Manhattan. And where's our finances at? Where's our most of our financial stuff at? Where is it? Where's Wall Street? Really, Auntie? Mm. Really, Auntie? Now I can't believe that. Okay. So do we think that the Crown made money off 9/11? The UN is in Manhattan as well in the financial district. The United Nations? You said shaking my head. Don't we find out everything about everything over here? It's so good. What? Yeah, oh yeah, let's see. It might be something out there for you that you don't read it. Okay. So my thing is this, y'all. We've been deceived. And we know that because one of the main spirits is error and deceit, isn't it? Deception. Ain't the one of the seven rulers of darkness, error and deception or deceit? The principalities that the Bible talks about. That's in high places. Mm-hmm. Deceit and deception. Yep. Mm-hmm. And error. So it's only gonna be, y'all. It's about to be 12 o'clock. I'm too frugal to go to Disneyland and Disney World, Auntie, because it is expensive as hell and they rude. In Disney, I ain't never been to Disneyland, but Disney World, they is rude, baby. They would, listen, they is rude. Stare me in my face like I was in Alabama or Mississippi and called me in their mind. I seen it in their eyes. I said, oh, we not getting nothing to drink from right here. Come on, kids. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, honey. They let you know that they don't like coloreds over there in real life. Florida was not receptive, and I don't understand. Well, not right there. Maybe if you go down to Dade County or something. But baby, over there by Disney World, yeah, nah, not these people. Mm-mm. They'll look at you like you ain't even talking to them. I did not expect that going to Disney. We was in the park. Before we got to the park at the airport, at the gas station. And listen, the whole of Florida is like that. Lord Jesus. Because, baby, this right here, they don't want no parts of it. And I found that out in 14. I said, oh, that happened to y'all too? Mm-hmm. Yes, baby. We hadn't even left out the airport yet. We had just touched down. And we was on a Make-A-Wish trip. You would think they would see the big Make-A-Wish. They didn't give a damn. Wow. Yeah, Auntie, it might not be for you to go. Some places we not supposed to go. Yeah, it was real ugly. I'm not in no rush. That's why I don't understand why everybody running down there. Uh-uh. No. Oh, yeah, the tourists get treated awful. Yeah. But y'all, it's late. So it's almost Monday. It's Monday. Happy Monday to those of you that it's Monday. Where you at? We got 15 minutes. I'm about to go. I love y'all. And I don't know that I'll be on here bright and early tomorrow because I had a long trip and a long week. So just give me a minute to get back into my groove. You know how when you travel, it take you a little bit to get back to yourself. So. Yes, I'll go cook, sleep well. Ooh, Daniel, what you cook? See, in the middle of the night, that part. I love y'all. Hey, it's 12:45, right? So it's already morning where you at. Right. Well, happy Monday. And to those of you that is about to be Monday, happy Monday. To those of you that you working on Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Because I know we got some people overseas. But with that, what's I going to say? Something else. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, that sounds good too. Go on and do that. That part. Oh, these mosquitoes. They're so itchy. Yes. Yes. I love y'all. Good night, everybody.